What's up with your face? You like you just had a rectal exam and the doctor's third knuckle deep in your ass. I remember this morning we were just average no marks, working in a mayonnaise factory. Then the boss shit his pants, coughed up a kidney and tried to eat us. Funny that, wasn't it?
Do you think he's dead?
Probably, kid. Go check for a pulse.
I'd rather put shit in my hands and clap than touch his skin.
I've got an idea. I'll be back in a sec.
Where you going? Emily, it's your dad. Give us a call when you get this, okay? Stay indoors. Whatever you do, do not go outside. Something very strange is happening. Love you. Simon? You alright, mate?
I'm back!
Christ, Dave! Don't creep up on me like that. I tried calling an ambulance, but I couldn't get through, and Emily's not answering the phone either. What's that for?
This is for staring mayonnaise, John.
I know that, Andrew Ridgely. I meant, why have you got it?
Thought we could flip him on his back, put an ear to his mouth, see if he's still breathing. Cunt.
Don't call him a cunt, Dave. He might be dead. We shouldn't speak ill of the dead.
Dead or not, he's a cunt. Fucking worst manager we've ever had. And he still owes us 3 weeks for overtime. And he's wearing a wig.
That's not a wig.
It's obviously a wig.
That is not a wig.
Tennis says that's a wig.
No chance.
Good.
Oh, fuck me! No, Dave, it wasn't funny. It was a nightmare. This whole day's turned into a fucking nightmare. What are you listening to, anyway? Sounds bloody awful from over here. Like a cat slowly having its claws ripped from its paws.
Public Image Limited. Fucking awesome, that. Pure 80s gold. John Lydon at his best. Hey, yo, bro said he's got a vintage hi-fi back at his place with a double tape deck. Get a blank cassette while we're out, and I'll do you the copy later.
Dave, you do know what year this is, don't you? You can't just pop into the shops for a blank cassette tape. People don't use them anymore.
Yeah, well, people are dicks. We'll find your daughter, John. We'll get to Emily, don't worry. So what if the car's knackered? Zombie apocalypse, there'll be abandoned cars everywhere.
Appreciate you sticking around, mate. But don't you want to go and see your own family?
Family? You mean my folks? Fuck them, la. They don't give a shit about me. Never have. Soon as I was old enough to wipe my own arse, they left me to it. No. No, mate, we're gonna get Emily. She's missing her dad. And a wacko uncle.
Hey, I heard that.
Appreciate you sticking around, mate. Means a lot. But fuck me, Dave, zombies. It's one of those impossible scenarios that you think how awesome it would be if it actually happened. Well, as it turns out, zombies are not awesome.
They are a little bit.
How much longer, Butty? We need to get moving.
You can't rush perfection.
Dead fuck alert.
Oh god, not another one. I can't kill anyone else.
Anyone else? You shitting me? Well, I scrap with two and I kill both the bastards. Hey John, he's only a fucking zombie. Fucking wig wearing swat. Fucking 3 weeks overtime. Never fucking paid us. Fucking little bellend. Fucking wig. Fucking twat. Die!
I'll just take that big guy down. Dave!
Fucking yes. Big lad. More flavour in me than a gangster's pasty. told you it was a fucking wig! You hit him in the face. With a face. I wouldn't class that as helping, it was fucking funny, lad.
I distracted him.
You did indeed, kid, eh? You did indeed. Fuck me, lad! Not only is it good for stirring a large vat of mayonnaise, it's also an awesome zombie twatter. I do love me battle paddle.
Battle paddle. That we calling it now?
Well, I was going to call it John Dane too, because it's dense and dodge your head in. Come on, Butty lad, what are you doing back there? We've got a zombie heading our way. Your brother's about to have a fucking meltdown. What are you doing back there that's taking so long?
This.
Do you remember when we were kids and we used to dress up, pretend we were Transformers? That's exactly what you look like now. Optimus shite, half-wit in disguise. Go on then, what is it? Explain yourself.
There's not to explain. What you're looking at here is the perfect zombie protection suit.
Suit? I wouldn't say that. I'd say it's more like a mixed bag of crap you found lying about the house.
Crap! You've got a lot to learn, little brother. See these boots? Big and heavy. There's not a zombie roaming this earth that could bite through these bad boys. And just to make sure, I've covered them in metal plates. Not only extra protection, but it'll come in handy if I've got a boot any other bastards.
That's a nice selection of porno mags you got taped to your arms. Once you finish bashing in zombies, are you gonna go bash something else?
The thing about porno mags, Dave, is that they're very well laminated. These are wiped clean, which makes them very difficult to rip, tear or even bite through. That makes porno mags like Razzle, Bumper Booties, Milkmaids or Filthy Gilfs the perfect zombie armour.
Well, what about them skinny jeans? I mean, you gonna go down to the Goblin City and have a bulge off with Bowie or what?
Skinny jeans make the perfect anti-zombie trousers. Not to grab hold of, you see. In fact, next time we're out, I think we should get everyone a pair.
Fuck that, lad. I'd rather take me chances than squeeze into a pair of them.
Right, let's just keep away from the denim leggings for now, yeah? And talk about that thing on your head.
What about it?
You look like a Poundland Judge Dredd.
Judge Dreadful. No offence, Ace.
Not taken, Dave. I mean, how could I possibly be offended by a man who looks like he stepped out of a Wham video and walks around carrying a giant spoon?
It's not a fucking spoon. It's my battle paddle. It's an effective zombie killing weapon, this.
Yeah, I've been looking over your battle paddle, Dave. Clumsy and ineffective, as was proved this morning when I had to save your two sorry arses.
Dave, come on, we've got to move.
His brain's seeping out all over the floor. And listen.
Leave the paddle in his head. Come on, we haven't got time.
Leave the paddle. I'd rather Jack than Fleetwood. Ah! Fucking hell.
Good morning, little brother. I remembered how pathetic you were, so I thought you might need saving. Who's the throwback with the oversized spoon?
Bollocks, I was fine. Anyway, some rescue attempt. We only got 2 minutes up the fucking road before the car broke down. Suppose I'd best go take care of it. John, you've got the gag reflex of a fucking newborn. And Butty, your pants are so tight, if you move with any kind of speed, you'd split into 3. I'm running out of fucking ciggies. I've only got 4 left. If you think I'm a sarcastic twat now, you should see me without any smokes. Shit in me fucking gob.
Let's go get Emily, bitches.
My name is John Daint, father to a missing daughter, brother to a survivalist loon, and friend to a retro piss-taking scouser. This morning my town went to shit, and now the dead are walking the streets. Emily's missing, and I will do everything I can to find her.
Oh, we should have found Emily by now. She could be anywhere.
I'll be with her in no time, Ace. As Bon Jovi once said, you've got to keep the faith, la. Hey, Butty, why have we stopped, lad?
Because it's getting dark and we need somewhere to stay for the night.
And what about Emily? We've barely started looking for her and you want us to stop the night? Anything could have happened to her.
You're forgetting one thing, little brother. Emily's family. She's my niece, which means she's got my blood. Look, she's a fighter, and she's well trained in her ways of apocalyptic survival. But what do you think we do all weekend when she stays with me? Watch Vampire Diaries and braid each other's hair? Look, as long as she remembers her training, she'll be just fine. In fact, she's probably doing the same thing as we are.
Hey, what the fuck is Vampire Diaries?
What's the greatest vampire film ever made?
The Lost Boys.
Right, well, it's like that, but complete shit.
Huh.
This place will do. Doesn't appear to be anybody in, so I think we're going to have to break in.
Oh, fuck off! Just because we're scousers, you think I know how to break into a fucking house? Yeah, I'm only joking, of course I do. Move out the way, cockfloppers, let the master get to work.
Bet he tries to use the battle paddle to break the door down.
No, old smart ass, fuck off!
That's far enough. I'm like 7 foot and stuff, and I've got a black belt in Nakatomi.
Nakatomi?
I'll handle this. But we don't want any trouble. But if you don't open the door now, I'm going to rip your head off and feed it to your arse. Do you understand?
Great that, Butty lad. You ever thought of becoming a police negotiator or joining the Samaritans? You know, the ones they send into delicate situations to keep the peace. Because you'd be fucking spot on, kid.
Please don't kill me. I'm not really 7 foot. And I'm only 17. And I don't even own a belt, never mind a black one.
Did he just say he was 17?
You might have had a hard life or something.
Must have a good internet.
Why?
Because anyone who says they're 17 and looks like that must be wanking for Queen and Country.
Out the way, soft lad. We're not going to hurt you.
Well, we're sorry for barging in like this, but we just need somewhere to stay for the night. I promise we'll be gone by morning. And forget what my brother said, no one's going to kill you.
Yeah, don't listen to Butty. I mean, he wasn't to know you've obviously got some kind of wasting disease.
Does anyone know what time it is? It feels like we've been here for hours.
Well, judging by the angular vector of the moon, I'd say it's 6 PM and we've been here for 20 minutes. Look, don't panic, John. We'll resume our search for Emily at first light.
Since when have you been able to use the moon to tell the time?
He hasn't. There's a clock on the table in plain sight right behind you. He's pulling your plonker, mate. Yanking your chain. Quite witty for a man who's dressed like an extra from the Warriors. Speaking of awesome 80s movies, he's got a cracking collection here, boys. He's even got the Police Academy box set. We should only watch 1 to 6. 7 was filmed in the 90s, and it's fucking awful, man. I'd rather shit the bed than watch that again. But by the time we watch these, it'll be morning. We can go and get Emily, fueled up on awesome 80s comedy.
We're not watching Police Academy, Dave.
Why the fuck not? What are we going to do? Sit here and listen to you whining all night? Hey, we're a bit like Police Academy though, are we? I'm Mahoney, because I'm cool as fuck. We've got Tackleberry over by the window there, and Hook's on the couch. Not to mention Sweet Chuck staring at us from a gap in the fucking door. Hey, Benjamin Button, you gonna come in and say hello or what?
Tackleberry? Tackleberry's a pussy.
Will you just stop talking about Police Academy? I'm too stressed as it is to think straight. I don't need you two shit for brains yapping on about bloody Police Academy. Am I the only one freaking out about what's happened?
Pretty much, kid, yeah?
We've killed people today. Killed!
Zombies, John. We've killed zombies. I told you before, little brother. Dead is dead. Zombies are not people. Nothing of what made them human remains. Which means I've got no problem drilling a crowbar into the skulls.
That's cold, Butty. How can you be so heartless?
Heartless? Let me tell you a little story. Do you remember this morning when I saved you from them 2 zombies? The man and a woman. Let me tell you a little something about that man. You see, I knew him. His name was Brockers. I used to see him at Lil's Cafe every morning. He'd sit and go through the morning papers, only he wouldn't be reading them. He'd be drawing dicks on all the pictures. Oh, he didn't discriminate either. Men, women, children, didn't matter. If that picture had a head, it was getting a dick. David Beckham, dick on the head. Picture of the Queen, dick. Donald fucking Trump. Well, by the time he'd finished with him, his face looked like a welder's bench. Lottery winners, dick. Top Gear presenters, dick after dick after dick after dick. So when I saw Brockers this morning, I knew what I had to do. It's what he would have wanted. So there you have it. It's not heartless at all.
No. You're a regular Mother Teresa, aren't you? Saint Butty.
Yeah, patron saint of zombie twatting.
I'll drink to that.
Oh. What are you drinking? I can smell it from over here. It stinks like piss.
Well, it is piss. Well, we don't know what caused the zombie outbreak. It could have been a water supply. But you're more than welcome to wet your whistle, little brother. There is an endless supply after all.
Dave, can't you smell that?
I've been smoking 80 a day since I was 12, Ace. I could be stood in the middle of a lush, I wouldn't smell a fucking thing.
Drink, Dave?
Nah, as tempting as it is to drink your piss, I think I'll pass, thanks, La. Although my mouth is drier than a tramp's flannel. Finally decided to join us, eh? What's your name, kid?
Britain. Like Great Britain, but with 2 T's. Me mum was an agoraphobic traveller who was too afraid to step outside. That's how we ended up here. She called me Britain because she wanted me to see every inch of the UK. But unfortunately, I inherited her phobia. So what's it like outside?
I won't lie. It's bloody awful. Runcorn looks like a war zone.
And that was before the zombie outbreak.
Corpses line the street. Zombies are everywhere. People being eaten alive. Buildings burning. Cars smashed up. This morning, I hit a zombie across the face with a decapitated head.
Where's your mum now?
Dead? Well, undead. She's wandering about outside somewhere. It's funny, really. She gets about a lot more now than she ever did when she was alive.
You know, considering your ma's a dead fuck, you don't seem that arse, kid.
Well, she's outside. I've always been able to detach myself from anything beyond my front door. Everything outside's always so out of reach. Anyway, she'll be back indoors soon where she belongs once the army turns up with a vaccine to fix all this.
So, you've never been outside?
No, never. I've been to places though. Well, in my mind I have. Look. This is me with the Dalai Lama. Me with the Pope. Me on the moon. Look at this one. It's me with King Kong, just when he's about to fight the Tyrannosaurus Rex. With JFK, just before he got assassinated. This one's my favourite. It's me getting cosy with the Spice Girls.
Britain, look. Thanks for letting us stay.
Well, I didn't exactly let you. You forced your way in. But I have spent a bit of time studying you from out in the hallway, and I've sussed you out. You're not bad people. You just needed to be somewhere safe.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean, sussed us out?
You by the window, with the crazy look in your eyes, and a copy of Busty Lovely's strapped to your forearm. Bussy, is it? I know you didn't really want to kill me, but you would have done if you had to. You're the kind of person that does what needs to be done to survive and to protect your group. Emotion doesn't come into it. And you with the sunglasses on, listening to that tinny music. Dave, isn't it? You chain smoke and act the way you do because you think it gives you an identity. Because if you didn't, people would see the real you, and then they'd realise how sad and lonely your life is, and they might not like you anymore, and you'd lose the small amount of friends you have.
Alright, smart ass, pipe down. If I wanted to get psychoanalyzed, I would have got married. And this music isn't tinny, by the way. It's the Lexicon of Love by ABC, one of the finest albums ever made. You wouldn't know a good song if Martin Fry rocked up in a gold suit and started singing to you. It's all about One Direction and fucking Kanye West or whatever the fucking name is. Overproduced drivel by fame-hungry nomarks. Cunts. You want to get yourself a fucking Walkman and a mixtape from the finest music from the greatest decade there ever was. The fucking 80s!
And you, John, you're the glue that holds your little group together. Why else would they be following you on a suicide mission to find your daughter?
Suicide mission? Great. Even the hermit that's aging faster than Aldi cheese thinks Emily's doomed.
What does your mum look like?
Blonde hair, young, pretty, and wearing a flowery dress. Last time I saw her, she was chewing on a hand.
That's his mum. She's at least half his fucking age. Oh, I need a fucking drink. Hey, Europe, whatever your name is. You got any booze around here or what?
We're in for a long night. Have you been awake all night?
Well, someone had to keep watch while you and Sleeping Beauty over there rested up.
You must be knackered.
I'm fine, little brother. I've been slowly weaning myself off sleep for the past few years. I've been training myself to sleep in short but frequent bursts. And I've become so good at it that I now have complete control over when to sleep and when to wake up. I can even sleep with my eyes open. Look, watch this. Look, that was 5 seconds kip right there. If I do it at regular intervals throughout the day, it removes the need for a full night's sleep.
Didn't you try this once before? Yeah, I remember now. You were so sleep deprived you lost your marbles and you were found in the cooked meats aisle at Asda. You were naked apart from a sock puppet covering your genitals and you were singing the theme tune to the Golden Girls. It got you barred from every Asda in the country after that.
Yeah, but I've had a lot more practice since then, haven't I? How's to shit anyway?
Suppose we best wait Dave. Dave? Dave? Dave?
Morning, Ace. We have to get everything or what?
How were you not hungover after drinking all night?
I don't get hangovers, John. Put it on the list of reasons why I'm so fucking awesome.
And where is Britain anyway? I've not seen him since last night.
Don't know, last I seen of him, I was out to the orchard trying to cure his agoraphobia. And then I passed out bladdered. Listen, kid. This agoraphobia, it's all in your head. But you sit at home, watching the news. It's all doom and gloom. Robberies, rape, murder, terrorist attacks. And with modern technology, there's barely any reason to leave the house at all. You know, a lot of people work from home nowadays as well. I've got this mate. Kenny, his name is. Fat fella with a bald head and moustache. He's always sweating. And snores when he's awake. You know the type. Anyway, he runs a telephone sex line from out of his home. He's got one of them voice changer programs that he runs through his computer, through his phone, and it makes him sound like a woman. Big June, he calls himself. He makes a fucking fortune talking dirty to perverts for $6.75 a minute. If only the sticky palm wankers knew. The Big June was Big Kenny, and they've been stalking one out. Well, he tells them the kind of things he wants to do to a Jaffa cake. What I'm trying to say is, you're a victim of society, and society doesn't exist anymore. All your creature comforts are gone. What are you going to do when food supplies run dry? You're fucked. Come on, Britain, lad. It's time to wake up and smell the decay. It's time for you to make a change. There's a world outside your window, and it's a world of dread and fear. But it's your world, kid, and it's yours for the taking.
He stood outside muttering to himself. He's been there for hours.
He's outside? Why the hell didn't you say something? Britain!
I'm outside.
Quickly, get your ass over here!
Mum, I'm outside. Oh, Mum.
Oh, Mum, look what you've done to me t-shirt.
Fuck me, lad. What are you doing outside?
You told me there was a whale outside my window. And you were right. You were right.
I was quoting Band-Aid, dickhead. Don't listen to anything I say.
2 tins of spam and a copy of Filthy Gill says he won't make it through the day.
The sky, it's so pretty.
Told you. Come on, we best get moving.
And what about him? He'll turn, won't he?
Oh, I'll take care of Jimmy Cranky. You two crack on, I'll catch it up. Welcome to the real world, Britain, lad.
What are we doing here, Butty? We're meant to be looking for Emily.
And we are, but we need more supplies if we're to be successful. You two stay here, I won't be long. And remember, ah!
There is one good thing about the end of the world, Ace. You don't have to work in that fucking mayonnaise factory anymore. Never again will you make a living eating my mayo.
Please don't refer to me running a quality check as eating your mayo, Dave. The job's bad enough without imagining I'm swallowing your junk. You know how much I hate mayonnaise? It looks like walrus jizz and tastes like Tipex.
How you know it looks like walrus jizz? I'll never know. I can assure you mine looks nothing like that. I mean, sure it probably looks a bit like wallpaper paste and tastes like, fuck, I don't know, Benson and Edges or something.
Why are we talking about your jizz?
You brought it into the equation. I was just talking to you about not having to taste mayonnaise for a living. I don't even know why you showed up every day. Everyone knew you fucking hated it. And despite appearances, you're not a complete dipshit.
You work there too, remember?
Yes, I'm a trusted battle paddler, stirred all the mail. I liked it, kid. The money was decent, the hours were good, and the work was a piece of piss. Plus I got to chat bollocks all day. I mean, what else could I ask for?
Well, you do like talking bollocks. You should talk to my brother, because he chats just as much shit as you do.
I would if I could keep up with him. He's too busy in there twatting dead fucks. Hey, don't tell him this, but I quite like your brother, you know. I mean, sure, he's nuttier than a walnut whip, but he's pretty handy at killing zombies and that. Unlike you, who's like the Frank Spencer of the apocalypse.
Can't all come to terms with the end of the world as quickly as you two have. This morning I was a single father from Runcorn working a shit job to support his daughter. Now I'm an endangered species. Zombies, Dave, this can't be happening. Are you sure it's not something else?
Oh, it's zombies, alright. It's a classic case.
classic case? You make it sound like this happens all the time.
The world's been preparing us for this shit for years, John. Movies, video games, TV shows, the list goes on. The Walking fucking Dead's on TV every fucking week, and you think this might be something else? I hope your daughter's a bit more clued up than you are, kid. Hey, where are we headed anyway?
Well, she left for college yesterday morning and she had hockey practice. The best way to find her would probably be retracing her steps once my brother stops pissing about.
Coast's clear. Let's move. Look, the first thing is, we've got to keep the noise down. This is a big old building and sound travels. If there's any zombies in this building, the last thing we want to do is alert them to our presence. Have I got something to show you? Welcome to Butty's lair. Along this corridor you'll find storage units containing supplies for every end of the world scenario you can think of. Robot uprising, alien invasion, demon ginger kids, spider badgers, mutated women with laser tits, radioactive Yorkshiremen, and lizard people who have been living under the ground for thousands of years and want to eat our eyes and wear our skins. But this is what we've come for. Welcome to Butty's Zombie Apocalypse Survival Lockup.
Sure, there's a lot of spam in there, Ace. There's more pork in there than Scotland Yard.
You'd be glad of all that spam in a few months when the food supplies are depleted. 5 years those tins of salty porky goodness can last. 5 years. That's a longer life expectancy than most of the human race.
I can't live off spam for the rest of my days. I mean, it's nice and everything, but the same thing day after day. I'm going to end up hating it more than I ate mayonnaise.
I'll have you know, the spam is extremely versatile. You can make omelettes, enchiladas, burgers, or even a curry.
Spam curry? Fuck off, my arsehole's pulsing like a cartoon thumb just thinking about it.
Look, just grab what you can and pack it in a hold-all. Oh, and grab one of these, in case we get separated.
Separated? Dave's got a 1986 Motorola phone at home. That has got a better range than these things.
They'll work just fine, little brother. Well, I've changed the antenna, wired it to a higher voltage and just generally pepped it up a bit. They'll be just fine.
Whoa, hang on a sec. What the fuck is this? You gonna go fuck a zombie's brains out with that or what?
Weaponry comes in many forms, shapes and sizes. We've just got to use what we got to hand.
Yeah, whatever. Dickhead.
I bloody told you to be quiet. Hide in a lockup somewhere. I'll come and find you. You can get me on the walkie-talkie. Run.
think we've lost him. Where the hell are we?
I haven't got a fucking clue. All looks the same around here. It's like a Manchester council estate.
So what are we gonna do?
Cack our pants, judging by the smell you're giving off. Fuck my hat. What was this first man last said? Come on.
Oh great, well now we're trapped.
Maybe they'll get bored and fuck off.
I don't think zombies get bored, Dave. There must be something there we can use to defend ourselves.
Dave's a crazy ace, coming crazy ace! Butty, can you hear me? Oh, the batteries are dead on this, where's yours?
I think I dropped it outside.
I mean, the battle paddle's good, lad, but I can't defend us both against 3 dead fucks. All at once.
We won't need to. I've had an idea.
Not bad, kid, they're not bad. Right, let's do this, Johnny boy. It's zombie twatting time.
Very good, little brother. I like your thinking. But you're wrapped a little bit too tight round the leg area. Zombies will tear through that bubble wrap before you've even got 2 steps. Use your head, John. Always ask yourself, what would Butty do?
Hey, where's your fucking dildo?
Don't you worry about that. It's somewhere nice and safe. Come on, we still got a 2 up. Follow me.
After you, stay put.
This doesn't look good. We need to turn back. We can't take on that many.
By we, you mean me and Butty. The only thing you've killed lately is my buzz from all the fucking wine you've been doing. And go back where? Back in there. There's nothing in there but dead fucks and boxes of your brother's piss.
What are you doing?
a little bit too tight around the leg area.